In this lesson, I will show you how to create scenes in SketchUp. Scenes are basically camera views from different angles of your model or different rendering styles. Saved scenes can help you present your model and even create a presentation through animation. To create a scene, you have to set the angle of the view in such a way that the objects you want to present are shown clearly, and then save that view as a scene. Let's start creating some scenes in this model. As a first scene, I will save the current view to show the exterior of the buildings. To save this scene, I just need to expand the Scenes tab of the default tray and click on the Add Scene icon. Notice that after a few seconds, a preview of the scene named Scene 1 appears. In addition, the scene also appears as a tab at the top of the design area. Note that for every scene that you create, a new tab will appear. From the Scenes tab of the default tray, I will click on the Show Details icon to see the rest of the scene's options. I will enable the option, Include in Animation, to add this scene to the final presentation. In the name field, I will type the phrase, Outdoor Scene, and press Enter. Notice that the name changed automatically in both the tab and the preview. In the description field, you can write a description of your scene. Since this is optional, I will not write a description. The rest of the options below define whether to save properties such as the camera location, the section planes, the shadow settings, and so on. But let's move on to create some more scenes in the model. For the next scene, I will zoom near the entrance and use all the navigation tools to position the camera at the main entrance of the building. After placing the camera, I will click on the Add Scene icon, type a proper name in the name field, and press Enter. Before continuing, I will test the transition from one scene to another. I'll select the first scene and then the second one. After I make sure that the transition is smooth and correct, I will create the next scene. So, I'll zoom in and rotate the scene until I see the bedroom. After placing the camera, I will click on the Add Scene icon again, type a proper name in the name field, and press Enter. I will go back to the previous scene I created and then to the last scene again to check the transition between those scenes. Notice that the transition from the entrance to the room is not correct since the camera seems to pass through the wall. To fix this, I'll go to the scene that shows the main entrance of the building and zoom in a bit so that the camera won't go through the wall to reach the next scene. To save the change I made in this scene, I'll right-click on its tab and select Update. However, with this change, I have affected the transition from the first scene to the second, too, so I will have to check all the transitions again. So far, the transitions between scenes seem fine, so I will continue with the next scene. I will zoom in on the door of the bedroom to get closer to the door and get a better view of the room itself. Then, I will click on the Add Scene icon, type a name in the name field, and press Enter. I will check the transition from one scene to another again, and then I will continue to create the next scene. I will place the camera inside the bedroom, so both the bed and the window can be seen. Again, I will click on the Add Scene icon, type a name, and press Enter. This time, when I check the transition, the camera goes through the wall again, so I will go back to the previous scene and zoom in a little. To save the changes, I will right-click on the Scenes tab and select the Update option. In the same way, I will create another scene inside the bedroom to get a better view of the bed and the frame on the wall. Once I place the camera, I will click on the Add Scene icon, type a name, and press Enter. In the same way, I can continue to create scenes for the second floor of the building.